Businessman Praful Kumar's Grand Manor Hotel in Gigiri is at this moment being demolished. This is after a Nairobi court gave county government a nod to demolish the hotel, which is adjacent to United Nations offices and a security threat. And so let's talk to a reporter, Mark Namaso, who's on the ground. He's been keeping tabs with this story since this demolition process began. Mark Namaso, good morning. The demolition comes, of course, as you've told our viewers, after the court gave a go-ahead issues of threat to security to the United Nations offices right there. But what is the owner of the building saying? Is it going to court again to probably challenge the ruling of the court that was given just 2 days ago?
Now, Brenda, we haven't yet gotten word from the owner of the building concerning what steps he intends to take, but what's happening now is that this issue dates back to the year 2015 when residents of Gigiri area rose up in arms over the construction of the Grand Manor Hotel. Apart from it being next to embassies and other diplomatic installations here in Gigiri, they said that the construction of the hotel would pose a challenge concerning vehicular as well as human traffic because the hotel, 4 stories high, will attract a huge number of people that will congest the otherwise sparsely populated area that also houses, among others, we have the UN complex just opposite across the road from the hotel, as well as just ahead of me, there is the U.S. Embassy. But we also have the Moroccan Embassy in the area, as well as other diplomatic installations in this zone. Now, residents took up arms in 2015, and then the matter went up to court. And remember, on August 24th this year, the owner of the building was embroiled in another allegation concerning his attempted bribery of Nairobi governor concerning the approval of the structure here. Now, issues that jump out of this place include the height of the building. It is 4 stories high, and given that the height is usually a strategic security positioning, it poses a threat not just to the U.S. Embassy that's just next to this area, but also the UN complex here in Gigiri. But what is happening right now, you can see a lot of activity around me, is that the management of the hotel are busy getting some of the items out of this location. We don't understand why they didn't do it earlier on, but what's happening right now is a frantic effort to get some items out of the building. I can see a couple of things here, including tables, couches, as well as electronics that have been salvaged from the building. And from what we know is that the demolition began at 3 a.m. and right now we have some form of hiatus. The demolition has been halted for some short while, but what is happening is that people are really handymen or watu wa mkono are busy getting items out of the building. But as it is now, we expect the demolition to continue, and immediately after items have been gotten out of the structure. Back to you, Brenda.
Before I let you go, this is not the first time that Praful's name is being mentioned in the media. Recently, his name was mentioned when the Ethics and Anti-Corruption arrested him when he allegedly tried to bribe Nairobi Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko so as to have this, this Grand Manor Hotel be expanded. And of course, what does it mean? Because even in 2015, the Gigiri Residents Association also filed a petition against this building. 3 years later on, the building was still constructed. The man was allegedly being, accused of trying to bribe Nairobi Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko.
Now, looking at what's happening here and what it means to members of the public and people who have been following up on issues concerning ethics, integrity, and impunity, is that this is one of the signals that you cannot get away with just anything. For instance, this area is one what we can call property hotcake, because an acre of land here in Gigiri can cost up to 224 million shillings. And remember, according to the House Consult report of 2017, the most expensive purchase or pieces of land can be found in Upper Hill at around 560 million shillings per acre. So this area costs about, 1 acre costs about 224 million according to the House Consult report of 2017. And it tells you that whoever can afford an acre of land of this size in this area must be a very high voltage managed individual. But it also points to the fact that we are making strides as a nation towards curbing impunity. For instance, people constructing without approval or defying the set construction regulations will definitely come to see their structures, however managed they are, calm down in this way. Back to you.
Right, thank you so much, Mark Namaso, for that developing story and update right there from Mark Namaso. So far, you're up to date with what is making the headlines. Allow me to take our first commercial break here on KTN News Center. We're still keeping tabs with the President Uhuru Kenyatta's visit to Kisumu County. When we come back, we shall be talking to governance and political expert Gabriel Muthuma just to explain to us what the President's visit means all that after the short commercial break here on KTN News Center.